I honestly don't know what exactly people your age would want to hear for motivation and inspiration and such. But let me try by sharing 3 points to my story. I was a full scholar back in high school for 4 years here in FAST. Thanks of course to Sir June, Sir Senior, because even my books were sponsored. Still, we struggled financially. My father is a tricycle driver, and my mother decided to work as a DH in Hong Kong when I was in 3rd year high school, because we know that we couldn't afford to send me to college given our situation back then. When I was in college, I was also a 100% scholar in UP, but college was a different animal in all aspects, especially finances. I had scholarships, which did lift some financial burden from us, but we still struggle. Bottom line is, life wasn't easy for me and my family. But all throughout those extra challenging times, when I had to photocopy books because we don't have enough money to buy one, when I would ask for some extra allowance from my nanay and tatay because we had ambagans, and we had to borrow money from people, when I had to pay for my dormitory in full immediately, but we had nothing. All those times, I never heard my parents complain. All those times, they would always tell me, "Huwag mo kaming isipin, makakaraos tayo. Basta nag-aaral ka ng mabuti, okay kami, dahil sulit lahat." That is when I promised myself that I would do everything that I could to give my parents all the good things they deserve. And at that time, studying hard was the start of fulfilling it all. With hard work and some luck, I graduated cum laude and got a decent job and at a pretty good company 1 month after graduation. Now, I am about to celebrate my first year at work, and what I am most proud of is that I am slowly able to help my family become more at peace. And this brings me to my first point. Poverty has prevented a lot of dreams from happening, and it's frustrating to see kids not being able to study because they had no means. And it is as frustrating to see kids with their parents working their butts off just to provide for their education, and they choose to squander the opportunity. I hope we all appreciate our parents' sacrifices and hard work and transform it into something that will motivate us to strive harder and go forward. Further on to my second point, recently I noticed that people, mostly youth, are so much in a rush that they wanted everything figured out already, especially when we talk about career, passion, etc. That when we are not certain yet of what we want in life, we feel lost and we get frustrated. We feel like we're left behind by our peers, our friends, by our classmates, and we crumble from pressure. This is a common struggle with graduating students, including you, junior highs, because you are about to choose the track you want to pursue for the next years to come. Looking back when I was your age, I can only imagine the anxiety I had when I was filling out my UPCAT form that was 5 or 6 years ago. I actually wanted to become a doctor, but God knows we cannot afford it. So what do I take then? So I put business administration and accountancy, we call it BAA, as my first choice because one, every business is an accountant, so I thought that I wouldn't have a hard time finding jobs. I was wrong. And second, the course name was long and it sounded fancy. So yes, that's how petty my reasons were. First, choosing